I was like, bro, this shit is crazy that this nigga knew me and never said nothing until I came up and said some shit about that.
But I mean, they only know you based off of social media. So I mean, at that point, what can they say? They'll be like, "Oh,
And guess what?
you Aunt Banks from social media,"
Yeah, but I was like, damn, like I don't even know this nigga for him to say that shit. That shit kind of means something though.
That shit mean a lot. And guess what? That man he would die to come to Aunt birthday dinner. And somebody we know probably act like it ain't shit to pull up to their house. Like,
Bro,
I'll see Aunt again, fool.
I locked in, bro. We done been out of town with each other and everything.
And he appreciates you because he see you for what you are, not for what you used to be.
Yeah,
And
little young nigga too.
But then
what I just say, they don't.
That's crazy. He just said it. This man wasn't even 21. That nigga was like 20.
They don't choose you.
That's true.
I mean, you don't choose them; they choose you.
Yeah.
I mean, but I guess it comes to the point of like, do you actually feel like it's viable to accept support from someone in the past, rather, or someone that you used to know per se?
No, I personally don't. And there's no offense to any of the old people, but it's like, bro, no, like what kind of support did you give back then? Like when I first started doing whatever I was doing, was you there? Have you ever decided to be like, hey, you know what? Let me buy a shirt. Hey, you know what? Let me watch the podcast. Hey, you know what? Let me pull up to an event. You know what I'm saying? And on my end, I'm gonna say it like this: I got a lot of friends in a lot of different friend groups, but the people I grew up with show up the least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outside of like y'all, and that's probably it. The rest of them don't show up.
Yeah.
Cause they be thinking like,
I
fuck with them. I fuck with them, but shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, just cause I don't come to this don't mean I don't fuck with them. I'm like, bro, it still would like, mean a little something if you just show up.
I mean, and then it's also the premises that when it comes down to support, nobody's asking you to show up to everything or buy something every time. But like, I done had 3 events, and out of all 3 events, you didn't come to any of them, and it was 3 separate days at separate times, and you telling me you couldn't come to none of them, and you really don't have a viable excuse. Like, if you had to work, okay, I might give you a pass. But other than that, it's like a lot of shit you've been knowing about this shit for a couple weeks now. You could have took off. You could have just said,
it don't even be weeks. Sometimes you let them know a month in advance.
Man, I think sometimes they they feel like they privileged, like to have your I ain't gonna say your energy or your support. It is your energy and your support. So they feel like they can miss a day.
But is it a privilege though? Because I mean,
Fuck
do you
yeah.
call? Do you send a text? Like anything to be like, hey, what you doing? I just wanted to check on you today. Like, I had to sit back and think about that for myself with a lot of people that I consider friends. And like, do I actually talk to you? Like, do you really check up on me? Like, do you fuck with me? Like, you come into the city of Memphis, like, do you be like, hey, I'm in town? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's up? What's going on? Like, some people don't do that. And I've started to recognize that, like, the older that I've gotten, like, people really don't do that. Like, if I'm going to somebody's city and I know you stay there, I'm going to be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with you. I'll be like, hey, I'm in the city. We go get something to eat, go get something to drink. We don't live in the same place no more. But I know you, though, so I'm going to reach out, you know what I'm saying? Give you the little whoop to do.
Bruh, like I said, bruh. I say this shit all the time. If I'm planning something for y'all and I hit up y'all close friends and they making an excuse and I feel like it's bullshit, fuck them.
Man, bro, what niggas always, well, it kind of chilled out because he got a girlfriend now, but what niggas always used to say,